Good evening, everyone. This is Brian. Time to get this probe launched to Jewel. I'm going to do live commentary tonight. Family's asleep, so hopefully it won't be too quiet in here. Got about 45 days to go here till this launch window opens up, but go ahead and connect the probes up, connect the boosters up, and get this thing ready. All right. Actually, what I have to do is probably detach this first. Think about that. Okay, got a little bit of space opening up. Let's get one of these boosters off. Now, in case you're just joining and haven't seen the previous episodes here, this is post me chiming in with some critical information I forgot to mention. The plan here is to attach these two boosters up, get this thing on its way to Jewel, and then return the boosters to this station. Okay, I seem to be having some control issues here. What the heck is going on? Or is that it? I just not have the camera right? There we go. Just going to visually line this up very carefully. I might have to detach this tug in order to do this. As if this weren't complicated enough. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. Okay, that out of the way. I really don't want to bump that thing because I don't have any control over it right now. Well, I do. I guess I can. I don't have any RCS on it, but I could use the torque to realign it if I have to. Okay, see if I got both of them connected. Yeah, it looks like I do. Undock, undock. Perfect. All right. Now let's turn on that. And let's get the other one hooked up. Let's give this whole operation a little more room, shall we? So I know you guys like constant chatter on this, but I'm just concentrating here on getting this all lined up. Nice and slow. Boom. Nice. All right, so now you see it. Here is the configuration with the boosters. Now this all makes sense, I'm sure. I could connect up to 4 of these boosters to this this system here. I think I made a big mistake though. I probably should have stuck a heat shield, a dockable heat shield on top of this so that it can aero brake on the way back. Getting back is the hard part. I've done just 1 or 2 of these training runs. And let's see. Okay, yeah, I gotta get antenna there. There was an MKS antenna here. MKS antenna, I think, is the they call it the Global Resource Scanner or something like that, which is now gone from the colonization system mod. I didn't bother to redesign the probe. I just deleted that part from the ship here when I updated the mod. And now this is ready to go. So we got about 45 days here for the node to come up. Let's see where we got here. So I'm probably going to go back down to the control station here to set that up. Okay, got the node set up here. Now I time warped to 1 day before the window opened up, and that was because it's probably going to take 2 burns to get this right. So I'll swing it out until it's like a 1 day orbit, out around here, swing back in, and then finish it off here. So 4 minutes, about 4 minutes each. And let's see, let's get these engines lit up here. Okay, good. Left my RCS on, so I was burning monopropellant, but everything looks okay. I should control from, I don't know, what here? So I should start burning at about, let's see, divide this, I'm doing half the burn, looks like 3.5 minutes or so. I don't know why that clock is ticking down. Half of that, it's about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Okay, looking good. Let's light this up. So clearly my estimate was a little bit off. Instead of a 6-minute burn, it's about a 9 or 10 minute burn. So I'm gonna let this go for a little bit longer here, hoping to get half of that bar used up. Okay, I'm going to cut it there because I don't want to go into escape velocity until doing the final burn. All right, how's the temperature doing? Decreasing, good. Should probably kill this node. I'll go ahead and reset it. There we go. Gotta get my graphics stuff figured out. All right, let's do a trip around here. Should be at escape velocity. Yes. So I need to burn at least 800 meters per second to get back into not escape velocity once I release the payload. There we go. And what you see next is me hurriedly getting the satellite detached. These boosters need to return into orbit. They are moving away at a very, very fast speed right now. And the farther they get away, the more fuel it takes to get them back. And right about here, you'll notice that there's a missing antenna. It's actually not missing. It went invisible. So rather than give you the reaction, my live reaction to that and lots of anger, I'll just say that I did some subsequent testing and found out that no matter what I did with the satellite, as soon as I time warped, that part disappeared. That resource scanner, or whatever it was called, disappears. So I'll have to figure that out, hopefully by the time this gets to its destination. Goodbye, probe. Nice knowing you. It's going to take about 2 years to get out there. So I'm not sure the best way to get, the most fuel efficient way to get recaptured here. I mean, obviously you got to slow down a little bit, but I'm watching my periapsis drop precipitously. It's almost down in the atmosphere right now. So I think if you burn a little bit towards the planet, you'll continue the circular velocity a little better, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Alright, that's acceptable right there. You know what, I forgot to check engine heat. Did I do any damage? No, good, okay. So now that it's recaptured, I'll do a nice fuel efficient burn to bring the apoapsis down once this reaches the periapsis on the other side of the planet. And now all that's left is to do an inclination change, get this thing lined up, back up with those parts I already have in orbit, my proto station, and wait for the orbits to line up and then go ahead and do the docking. I'll let the music take it on home.
Let me hear that beat, man. That's the beatest beat.
I became a beatnik, for I was opening up my rays and the one part dropped down into the hole. So since I couldn't shave, I said to my wife, well, I'm going to become a beatnik.
All right, well, other than a satellite with a disappearing antenna, I think that worked out pretty well. Obviously, it's a very fuel inefficient way to bring boosters back. However, the fuel is cheap compared to the hardware, so I think that worked out economically. And what's up next? Not sure. Maybe I'll do an episode modifying that satellite to be sent to Duna. Maybe I'll look at the cost savings, something like that. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and as always, fly with confidence, and I'll let the music take this on home.